Hello, this is the No Face Movement, and I'm bringing you warnings and watches from January 29th, 2018 till February the 5th, 2018. We're not going to bring you weather, storms, or nothing like that. We are bringing you earth weather and possible solar storms, alignments, all that. All right. We got a lot of stuff that's going on. Tomorrow night, when the sun sets, the energy from the super blue blood moon will start, since it's going to appear overnight and Wednesday early morning around 3:30 a.m. All right, folks, that energy is alignment. All right, folks, before and after. It's a blue moon because we had a super moon at the beginning of January, and now we're having a second super moon within the same month. All right, folks. At the end of last year, beginning of this year, we brought you warnings and watches for earthquakes, major fault line unsettlement, and we brought you warnings and watches about volcanoes. In the past week, we have seen the major earthquakes at 7.9 off the coast of Alaska, a lot of 6.0s all around the world, a lot of volcanoes erupting, and those warnings and watches came true. All right, so we're going to start off with space weather right now. The sun right now ain't got no AR sunspots. They could produce solar flares, so we are straight right now. But there are tiny coronal holes on the sun right now that is merging into a larger coronal holes. Around February the 1st, the 2nd, we're going to see a steady stream of solar energy that is going to cause unrest in the ozone layer. That's going to give more energy for bigger storms later this week. It's going to give energy to bigger earthquakes within this week. All right, folks. Plus, we have the alignment of a supermoon, a second supermoon. All right, the first one was at the beginning of the month, and now the second one is in the same month. All right, folks. And that is strange. All right, all that energy is going to create major earthquakes. All right, folks. So we're going to bring you warnings and watches on this. First, we're going to see if there's any incoming asteroids or anything that's close to Earth. And when I say close to Earth, we're talking about 1.0 or less lunar distant. On January the 24th, we almost had a near miss. So we're going to keep scrolling. And right now, we are good. We ain't got no near miss asteroids or meteorites heading towards Earth. So let's start off and let's do this like we always do, folks. So, earthquakes. All right. What is crazy is that on January the 25th, all right, there was another 1 mile, all right, from Anima and Riversail near Los Angeles, another 4.0 earthquake. That is the second 4.0 earthquake or greater within the state of California. Last one was in San Francisco. All right. All week we had a lot of unsettlement from 6.6 in Cape Town in South Africa, all the way to 5.7 down in Panama, and a 6.3 in New Guinea. We also had a 7.9 off the coast of Anchorage in Alaska that put tsunami. We also seen multi in the Philippines, multi different volcanoes erupting around the earth. All right, so we're going to scroll down. A volcano in the Philippines was spewing half-mile lava in the sky. All right, and there's been rattlings in the Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, Alaska, and California in the past week, folks. I want you guys to take this seriously. So we're going to go to our RSOE. All right, when a full moon happens, what happens is there's high tides. All right, folks, during a full moon. Sometimes depends the alignment with the full moon, or even if it's a super moon, the alignment and the places that it's occurring, we see gravity change and we see the earth get pulled up too with the water. Even though we can't feel it, it happens because it's a crust. All right, so let's see any 4.0 or above. All right, we've seen a 2.0, ain't nothing in Nevada, so we're going to keep on scrolling. All right. We still got those aftershocks in Alaska. All right, we're just looking for any 4.0. And what's crazy is there's been 4.6 6 hours ago in Mexico. All right, but it's relevantly really quiet. All right, and Papua New Guinea and Iran. In Papua New Guinea, they had a 5.0, and in Iran, they hardly sometimes they have earthquakes, had a 3.0. But mainly, we have normal earthquakes, 4.2, still aftershocks in Alaska. The Pacific, all right, 4.4, 4.7 in Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, 4.1 in Alaska. All right, folks, 4.1, 4.8 Greenland, 4.8 Greenland, 4.6 Greenland, 4.6 Greenland, rare. That's up by the Arctic zone, all right? 4.1 Argentina, 4.7 Peru, but no 5.0, 4.9 Alaska. And that's all from today. All right, so these are the warnings and watches. The super blue blood moon will appear in South America, will appear in certain spots in North America if the skies are clear enough. All right, you should be able to see if the skies are clear. Most likely the snow, all these storms, got to cover up from chemtrails, all that stuff. You ain't going to be able to see it. So we got a couple coronal holes, sizing up, still spewing solar winds into our Earth, electrifying our upper atmosphere. We got the super blue blood moon and alignment of a couple other planets. All right, now we're going to give you the warnings and watches. I got a warning and watches from down in South America on the West Coast, all right, all the way up to Panama, all right, till February the 5th, 2018, for a 6.0 earthquake or greater. And there is a 60 to 70% that from Panama down to the tip of South America somewhere is going to see a 6.5 or above. All right, folks. Now, from Panama to the west coast of the United States of America, I am putting a 60% chance of a 5.0 or greater earthquakes. In the Caribbean Sea, from the United States, the Gulf of Mexico, all the way to the tip of South Africa, all right, folks, I'm putting a 50% chance for a 6.0 or above earthquake. All right, upper Ring of Fire, the rest of the Ring of Fire, west of Canada, around Alaska, the peninsula, down through Japan, down through the Koreas, down through the China, and the China south, all the way down to Indonesia, around the rest of the Ring of Fire. I am putting a 70% chance until February the 5th, 2018 for 7.0 or greater earthquakes. Along the Ring of Fire, there's a 60% chance that we may see other volcano eruptions. In the next week and the next following weeks, we are going to see a lot of energy that is released from the super blood moon in our upper atmosphere, still even after the super blue blood moon, and into our Earth crust. Right. The greatest time for expectancy of major earthquakes and volcano eruptions is starting tomorrow night in a couple hours. I'd say around 4 p.m. on January the 30th till around 4 p.m. November the 5th for this timeline for major earthquakes. If you live on the West Coast, you guys have been seeing 4.0 inland in the middle of California. All right, on those fault lines, have been asleep. All right, I'm putting warnings and watches. Take this serious. 60% chance for a 5.0 or greater. All right, please like, subscribe. This is the No Face Movement. Moving till next time. Facing off.